Fans of Randolph Turpin, who hope for a return of his golden days, find little to inspire them in his 10-round victory over Paulie Smith, cruiserweight champion of Bermuda. That's Randy in the white striped trunks. Turpin is never in danger from the Bermudan's wild attacks. He wins every round on points, but the old killer touch just isn't there. Smith soon tires under the ex-champion's treatment, but although Turpin's superior skill reduces the Bermudan to a punch bag, he can't finish him off. The bell gives Smith a few moments to recover. Turpin looks quite unmarked. Smith still slamming wildly, and Turpin has no difficulty in keeping out of trouble. Right, right, left, right. A year or two ago, anyone who presented Turpin with such a wide-open target would have been on the canvas for the count. So it's all over, and Randy is as fit as when he began. But all his friends are hoping he's still got something more than this up his sleeve. Dusky Randolph Turpin of Great Britain takes on Belgian Victor Dase at the Sportsdrome Birmingham as part of his Fight a Month program. In the early rounds, Turpin seems to be taking his time, but here's a left followed by a right that sends both the boys off balance. Turpin sizes up his man and lets fly with a right that shakes the Belgian. Now the 5,000 crowd sees Dase try to force the fight. But watch how Turpin keeps himself out of trouble. Cool, poised and skillful, he isn't letting his opponent land any that do any damage. The fight enters the 6th round. Turpin's really in his stride and handing out the punishment. The Belgian's beginning to weaken. Turpin moves in for the kill. A right hand to the kidneys, a flurry of blows, and down goes Dase. A count of 9 and the Belgian's on his feet. He's still pretty groggy from that attack. In comes the British boy again, pounding the Belgian. Out flashes Turpin's right hook. Dase is down. The ref shows him the count on his fingers, but Dase will never beat it. Dase tries to rise, but it's all over, and Turpin has won again. Maybe the Belgian boy wasn't up to Randy's standard, but he certainly gave the crowd a great fight and showed he'd got all the pluck in the world. Middleweight champion of Great Britain and the Empire, Randolph Turpin looks all set for the world title.
The Butt Stadium, Coventry, an international contest between Randolph Turpin of Leamington and tall, fair-haired Jan de Bruin of Holland. After a bit of sparring, Turpin opened up with good effect. It began to look like another quick-fire Turpin victory when the Dutchman went down, but de Bruin survived the round. Then, in the 2nd round, the British and European middleweight champion went for his man again. He was apparently right on top when... well, what a surprise for Randolph. However, he bounced up again in a flash and proceeded to deal severely with de Bruin for the rest of the fight. By the 6th round, it must have been quite clear to the Dutchman that it simply doesn't pay to sock Turpin on the jaw. True, it had been a very shrewd blow, but now the British champion had it all his own way, and it was only a matter of time. De Bruin stood up to the bombardment for as long as he could, and whenever he could. But victory for Turpin eventually came by the usual knockout. Consolation for the gallant loser was forthcoming in the ring itself from de Bruin's wife.
But what a scrapper he was. Here, for example, he's disposing of Jean Stock of France. Just one of many brilliant victories that put the British and European middleweight champion in line for the world title. He won it from Sugar Ray Robinson the same year, 1951, only to lose it to him 2 months later.
Meanwhile, in England, 23-year-old Briton Randy Turpin does some destruction of his own as he ascends the middleweight ladder to earn a title fight with Robinson. Randy lets reporters at ringside know he's ready with a confident wink of the eye.
In Trieste, Italy's Tiberio Mitri challenges dark-skinned Randolph Turpin of Great Britain for his European middleweight title. Mitri has only a fraction of Turpin's ring experience, but the British boy hasn't been in his best form for a long time. Watch Mitri's next punch carefully. Randy hit that canvas mighty hard, and he's obviously groggy as he stumbles up. The ref stops Mitri from coming in for the kill. Turpin, apparently all right now, pleads with the ref, who pushes him to his corner. But it's to no avail. Turpin, who once captured the world crown from the great Sugar Ray Robinson, has lost his European title to the Italian. But the fighting isn't over yet. Into the ring clamber hundreds of Mitri's fans. The ref argues with Turpin's manager, who claims the fight was stopped prematurely. But right or wrong, the decision against Turpin is a bad blow for British boxing.